that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome to the New Year's Eve festivities here on 2K Sports. We're ready to bring the year to a close in style. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler, this is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Ali LaForce reporting for us. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Draymond Green.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. On the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. And for the Warriors, sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Happy New Year's Eve, everyone. With the new year approaching, so is the trade deadline, Grant.
Yeah, it's sooner than you think, too, B.A. Some teams will have a new look in the new year. And, of course, that's just the business of basketball, as they say.
Now here's Suggs. Banchero outside. Carter, the pass to Banchero. Shot clock at 6. Suggs outside. Fires from way outside. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. And it's Butler with the ball for the Warriors. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
They had relentless pressure on the ball handlers. It made them feel uncomfortable, and I'm sure they're going to try to replicate that in this one.
Now here's Bane. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Well, granted, 6'10", 250, Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
The three from Banchero. The shot off that time. Golden State has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Defended by Wagner. Back to Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. It's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside. It's Suggs with a drive. They grab their own miss. And it's slammed in by Carter.
I mean, the second effort from Carter Jr., real nice motor on this guy.
Pass to Butler. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside Curry. Let's go with a 3. And Butler the bucket on the assist by Curry.
Nice job using Butler off the ball, getting him a shot in rhythm.
All right, let's get a report from Ali.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. The talented Paolo Banchero came up early in the conversation, and he told me Paolo is basically a 6'10" point forward. That presents matchup issues. We'll have to put our best wing defender on him, and even he will need some help. Banchero has incredible skills for his size. That is what makes him so good. Brian?
All right, Ali, thanks once again. Here's Butler. Orlando making their last shot over Banchero. Butler can't get it to go.
Well, it's tough to defend those fall-away jumpers. That's about as good a job as you can do.
Kicks it out to Bane. Picked by Carter from behind the arc. Hauled in by Curry.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, thanks. Paolo Banchero, the third player aged 22 and younger to amass 4,000 points, 1,300 rebounds, and 900 assists through their first 3 NBA seasons. The other two, LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The Magic have rewarded him with the richest contract in franchise history, 5 years and $239 million. Guys, he is a high-value talent.
A star on the rise. Shams, appreciate the report. Now here's Heel, still without a bucket. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Wagner looking it over. Back to Suggs. Pass to Wagner. From deep, Bane sends it home from three-point land.
3 points.
And that makes it a tie ball game.
Well, Bane will just about live on the arc if you let him. He's got a pretty consistent stroke.
Outside Curry. Pass to Heel to stop the drought. The shot no good. It's a tie game in the Bay Area. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc.
Wow, Kuminga playing way above the rim.
Yeah, you can throw that lob wherever you want to. Kuminga's going to rise to the occasion and get his hands on it.
Well, Tim, one of the more freakish athletes in the league is Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah, Brian, he is electric in transition. His skill level and IQ are still developing, but it's really hard to put a ceiling on his potential.
Here's Black. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Outside Moody. Pass to Podziemski. Moody on the wing. Guarded by Bane. Here's Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga! Just a menace inside.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Magic making a switch here. Suggs is checked in. Some of the hottest players in the league to show you now. The top scorers among shooting guards during the previous 10 games. Desmond Bane, third.
Yeah, the absolute best of the best at the shooting guard position. I mean, they can score the ball and flat out dominate defenses.
Well, it's part of the nature of that position. Your team needs to be able to pencil in a certain number of points from that spot.
Here's Black. And a miss there on the triple. The Warriors lead by 4. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Guys, back to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, thank you.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Batadze, the pass to Bain. Orlando moving the ball around. And another miss by Orlando. Golden State has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Tim, it was pretty unique to hear the Warriors vets say they don't want a team to mortgage the future trying to chase one more ring.
Really shows you the selflessness of this group. Here you've got Steph Curry, a top 10 player in league history, who maybe would want one because there's no time like the present.
Thinking more like a GM than he is a star player.
Smart. Keep that cupboard stocked.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Horford, and it's Curry in for Moody. Then for Orlando, Paolo Banchero comes in for Batadze, and Franz Wagner's subbed in for Desmond Bain. Pass to Pajemski. Here's Butler. On the wing, Green. Back to Butler. Butler goes for it inside.
That is a strong move by Butler. So tough in there.
Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time, but what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little. He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Outside Pajemski. Pass to Green. Down low. Here's Butler. Ooh, good work on the interior from Butler.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Here's De Silva. A minute 6 left to play in the half. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. The Warriors lead by 7. Outside Pajemski. Outside, Green. And here's Curry for 3. Curry splashes it in.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Wagner for 3. Orlando gets it back. And Caro no good. The Warriors have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Butler can't get it to go. Magic trail by 10. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Suggs outside. Back to Black. Pass to De Silva. Clock at 6. Now Banchero. Green with the defensive effort. And so it's the Golden State Warriors earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums. They're thinking about the shot. It's good.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Golden State Warriors.
They're playing the way they're supposed to. Run the offense until you get a good look. Not complicated at all.
I disagree. Patience and perspective is complicated. That's why many teams can't do it.
And time for a look here at how the West is shaping up as we continue to work our way through this season.
Well, I think for the Warriors, guess they're playing decent, remaining somewhat competitive. Just feel like this team is stuck right now, unable to get to the next level, searching for the answers.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
If you just joined it in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
The Warriors lead by 10. Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have two of them, Grant.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
On the court for Orlando, Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt. And it's Wagner in at the three. Golden State has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane, and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Back to you, Ryan.
That's his superpower. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. 6 on the shot clock. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Golden State Warriors. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Friday, they'll go up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And looking at the Jazz matchup, they obviously have the upper hand coming into that one, but don't expect a blowout. It could turn into a real battle.
That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
Outside Curry. And there's a 3-second violation. Well, Legs, being a GM in the NBA is a tough gig. What's the most important part of the job, in your opinion?
You know, BA, evaluating talent is still the main responsibility of the job. That includes drafting, free agency, even selecting a coach. But then it's about building relationships, establishing communication, and culture.
Sounds like a lot of qualifications that you have.
Well, I'm pretty comfortable right here, if that's okay.
Yeah, this is why you throw it Carter Jr.'s way. He is solid at slamming it down.
Outside Curry. Pass to Green. And here's Curry. 5 on the clock. Over Suggs. Curry's shot is off.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Wagner. And the deficit down inside single digits.
And Wagner is a very efficient scorer in the painted area.
Pass to Green. The shot. Butler can't get it to go.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Now here's Suggs. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. The 3. And another shot. Carter, good. Carter's got 4 points this quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Curry passes to Green. Butler against Banchero. The 3 from Curry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Curry's got 12.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so it's Banchero who brings it up for Orlando. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
This is what makes Banchero a difficult cover. His ability to pass it well in screen and rolls.
And defense has been the strength of the Warriors. So what do they need offensively, Tim?
Well, B.A., they need more consistent scoring outside of Steph Curry. Jimmy Butler certainly has helped, but to win at the highest level, it requires more than one 3-level scorer.
And it's Healed, missing. Magic trail by 8. Here's Suggs. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, fantastic focus from Suggs. Showing toughness fighting through the contact.
Pass to Green. Now here's Butler from the high post. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got rebound number 8 now. Wagner on the wing. Banchero outside. Shoots. The shot that time not on target.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Curry with it. Green with a screen on Suggs. Curry passes to Green. And stolen by Banchero. And so it's the Golden State Warriors leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back to the game after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Al Horford, Butler out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Moody, and it's Pajemski in at the point. That's the Warriors 5. Here's Wagner. Pass to Bataze. Takes a 13-footer. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Horford for 3. De Silva with a rebound. Magic trail by 6. Black outside. No good that time. Nice D from Moody. Here's Butler. Pass to Moody. Outside Pajemski. Here's the 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And it's Wagner missing. The Warriors lead by 9. Outside Butler. over Wagner. And too long on the shot. The Magic have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. And there's the screen. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Bataze. Paolo Banchero comes in for De Silva. And it's Bain in for Black. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen in on, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. He's off on the first. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
He's off on the second.
Yeah, he was overthinking that. He's usually automatic from the line.
Tim, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, just how hard of a worker is this guy?
Well, he's just exceptional. That gritty style of play is what makes him so respected, B.A. And as we know, he has a way of rising to the occasion.
Suggs outside. Now Carter. Let's loose for three. Healed there for the rebound. Now Curry. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Green with a screen on Suggs. Oh, Curry making it look effortless.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
A combination of brute force and skill on the interior. Paolo Banchero.
And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Outside heel. Left side Curry. Down it goes!
And we've seen this so many times. A hot start by Curry. And once he gets rolling like this, there's not much the defense can do.
Now Banchero. Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, can't hit the jumper. The Warriors lead by 12. Green outside. Defended by Wagner. Outside Curry. Oh, off target from downtown. The Magic have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Picked by Carter. Bain fires. Curry there for the rebound.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Warriors.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
They were well prepared coming in and showed a real competitive streak.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Stephen Curry.
And watching that last game, you could see the comfort zone he got into, just filling it up from all of the spots he loves.
So Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. A competitive game, you have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Okay, buddy, looking at the defensive side, talk about the effort and the focus you showed tonight.
We just more locked in. We had a long film room talk, and we had a good dialogue and back and forth. It all comes down to trust and trusting everybody and make sure everybody has each other's back. And that's what we did. We had each other's back, and we played together and played team defense.
That trust is everything. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And we present the player of the game, Stephen Curry.